There are Hollywood legends who inspire respect. There are global stars who attract attention. And then there's Chris Hemsworth, a man whose presence alone makes the whole entertainment world pause for a second. Massive star, global icon, action hero, comedy king, and a genuinely warm human being. So naturally, when the Moana 2026 teaser came out, everyone wanted to know, what does he think? The guy who's worked with the biggest directors, the guy who's carried billion-dollar franchises on his shoulders, the guy whose opinion actually influences audiences. Well, the answer turned out to be way more interesting than anyone expected. This didn't happen on a stage or in a fancy studio interview. It was just Chris, being himself, relaxed, casual, real, talking in the middle of a conversation. Someone brought up the Moana teaser and asked if he'd watched it. He smiled and said with that unmistakable laugh, "Watched it this morning with my little ones, and wow." That wow wasn't for effect. It wasn't exaggerated. It was Chris Hemsworth genuinely impressed. Then he went into full enthusiastic mode, hands moving, eyes lighting up, the classic Chris style fans adore. His exact words? The visuals are unbelievable. Honestly, that ocean, it looks real. The scale of it all just hits you. And that's huge coming from him. This is a man who's filmed inside giant green screen rooms, fought cosmic storms, and battled CGI creatures for years. If something amazes him, it means the quality is on a whole different level. Then he shifted to the cast, and his reaction got even better. When Dwayne Johnson came up, Chris chuckled. Dwayne as Maui? Come on, that guy's unstoppable. He brings that energy no one else can match. But when the conversation turned to Catherine Lagaaya, Chris got surprisingly thoughtful. She's brilliant. There's this purity in her performance. It feels authentic, like she's carrying the spirit of Moana with so much respect. You could hear how genuinely he meant it. Then Chris mentioned something fans didn't expect, the emotional weight of the teaser. You can feel the heart of it. It's not just big and loud. There's meaning behind every frame. That's what makes it powerful. And then came the part that absolutely sold everyone. He admitted the real reaction in his house came from his kids, and it was hilarious. The moment the teaser ended, my kids looked at me like I had responsibilities. They said, "Dad, you better take us first day, first show." There was no negotiation, none. He laughed, and you could practically picture the scene. But then he added something that caught everyone's attention. It's rare these days for a film to feel magical again, but this one, it feels like it's bringing that magic back. For Chris Hemsworth to say that, a man who's been part of some of the most beloved cinematic universes in history, that's not casual praise, that's not polite commentary, that's a stamp of genuine excitement. And that's why his reaction spread so quickly. Because when an actor like Chris, respected, influential, admired worldwide, says a movie looks magical, immersive, and next level, people don't just listen, they believe it. Moana 2026 already had hype, but after Chris Hemsworth's reaction, it jumped straight into a whole new league. This movie isn't just expected to perform. Now, people are expecting something unforgettable.